Howdy. Welcome to the park. We're at US 0548, the Hagerman National Wildlife Refuge. We're going to activate using CW. We're going to do it at QRP power, and we're going to do it with Bob Dyer's K2. Now I'm going to get a wire up, and I'll meet you at the table. This is a spot that my friends and I, who operate out here, call the fishing spot. That's the Big Mineral River, and there's a bridge, and the park goes on far. Yeah, a little bit more. How about right here? Okay. Yeah, raising and getting a mast up is not real science, but I have learned a little bit. I usually use 5 stakes. 4 of them are guys, and 1 of them is in the middle. The way I like to get these set up is I lay them out in a plus sign, in a cross or a T. That kind of helps me understand their lengths that are necessary, and it gives me an opportunity to get them evenly distributed. The soil is real friendly out here, but in some cases, you really have to pay attention to placement because you have to make compromises because of rocks that are under the soil get in the way of you just pounding something in. So I use 4 stakes on the guys for my 4 guy lines. And then I use 1 in the middle that centers the bottom of the mast. That way it doesn't, flip out of the whole rig. Seems like a calm day, not much wind. But in this part of the country, we don't get to choose our wind. Now, we could easily use a Boy Scout knife, not like a top line or something like that, to secure this mast, and I feel like I should probably do that. But today, I'm using these little things called roller cams. Yeah, roller cams, found them on Amazon. Night Eyes has a good product that's a cam lock type deal, but these roller locks or cam locks, roller cams, I'll try and put a link or at least a name in the description. They're a little smaller, but I do believe that using some type of cam lock leaves me with a more trustworthy antenna mast situation than does, tying knots. I've got these little tie wraps. I just make this kind of loose, then I drive a stake into it. I think that helps, but most importantly, it makes me feel better about it. I'm using the Packtenna EFHW today. The radio does have a tuner, so if we wanted to do that. So I've got this, what I call my 40 wire, which is linked and has a little bullet connector on it and a little strain relief there. I put this one up first. I'll just run this up, and I try not to let my process here make a barber pole out of that wire. The best way to avoid doing that is to go ahead and string your antenna out. The problem I have today is that there's a heavy dew. It's 9:10 and there's still very much a heavy dew. But I would like to keep that heavy dew out of this BNC connector of the antenna. These come together like this. This little bullet. Micro banana connector, if you want to call it that. And I just use this cheap little clip like that to hold them together. This is excellent on 20. This is a little short for 40, and that's because I tuned it as an inverted V. I trimmed it to be resonant as an inverted V, and it turns out, in my experience, that that's a little short for a sloper. Sloper needs a little more wire. Whoops, sorry about that. That's plenty tight for everything until the wind starts blowing. And when the wind starts blowing, this will flex a little bit, with the wind, and there's potential for it to loosen these little friction joints. That's just part of having a mast. I've never lost one because of that. Every mast I've lost, I lost because the whole thing dropped down and the end snapped off. Like cracking a whip. Here's what it looks like. Not necessary for the wire. I've not noticed a difference with the wire being exceptionally tight. So this is the K2. It is serial number 4. I was fortunate that the person who bought it and gave it to me kept everything together, so there was paperwork. Bob Dyer is the creator, co-creator, and owner of Wilderness Radios, which was the very early QRP kits that were, had some of the features that we associate today. The cool thing is it's got 2 antenna inputs, and there's also a receive antenna you can switch in the front. External speaker power is the same as everything we expect. So let's get it set up. one. I'm not super familiar with the radio, so it's nice to kind of do this stuff from the back and note where this power is, so I can maybe do it without looking at it. Brilliant. Okay, there we go. You're seeing this cluster I'm doing here? Mayhem. There's power. Oops, backwards. All right. Fully featured. It's basically everything you have in the K2, instrumentation and control wise, that you have in the KX2. One thing the KX2 has that this radio does not have is a variable IF filter. You can open or squeeze the bandwidth that the radio processes. So, but one of these buttons does that for us. There's 100. There's 150. There's 700. Nice, huh? It wasn't fair. He's better than a 5.5. He got me. Took him a minute. It just didn't quite have. He couldn't hear me as well as I could hear him. He might be running QRO. I don't know. How are you, David?
Well, how are you? I guess great minds think alike. It's like, man, I'm gonna go to the fishing area, put my end fat half wave up, and I pull up.
Where do you put it up on a mast, or are you gonna put it up?
I was gonna put it up on that mast, yeah.
Well, let me get an activation. You can just plug into this one. Yeah, this is my new radio.
How many watts?
I don't know what we're doing right now, but it will do 10.
10.
Yeah, and we're on a LiPo battery, so there it says 15.2. I don't know that that's good for it. This was, before the lithium iron phosphate, LiPo 4 batteries came about. They're a little higher voltage, so I don't know that I want to go to 10 or 12, but it should do fine at 5. I like to hunt with a little bit more. I'll do 5 watts until I get tired of it, and then I'll floor it to 8 watts. The most powerful battle station in the universe. Let's see if I can find an open spot, and we're on 20 meters. Might as well just go ahead and do it. Am I speed steering along here? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's got a memory keyer. There's Melissa. Sun behaving so far. I just showed the YouTube world text between my wife and I. There's a guy named Danny K2, I think it is, that had left a little thing on my video, one of my videos, saying, hey, I hope you can make it back up to Wilhelmina for the Ham Fest. So I went up there and I met him, and I just mentioned it to him in conversation that, man, I'd love to have a K2. And he called that bluff. He's like, oh, well, right over here, the guy's got one, you know.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So where's an ATM?
I'll be dead.
Let's
You got more cool fucking toys.
I do have a toy or two. All right, so 14060. I'm on 14060. I can remember what the buttons do.
What antenna are you running?
That's a Packtenna 40. I've got the long wire on it. I thought I would start with 40, but then when I just turned up there and turned the radio on, where it was set, there was a guy calling POTA on where it was set. So I thought I'd go ahead and hunt him. I should probably find him spots so I can get the park to park.
What mast is that?
Spotter beam 30.
30?
Uh-huh. I think that's him. Yeah, so now I'll go back. There's 61. I don't think there's anyone on 60. So where's my message? 1. This shouldn't take long. Then we'll get you set up.
No, just go ahead, man.
You know, I'm not a stamina operator. Oh, I probably want this. It is the 20th. 9/20. Didn't mean to do that. Message 1. US 0548. We got 1. 20 14060. I keep pushing the wrong button. If you hold it down, it'll beacon. Just kind of cool, I think. Oh, and I can spot. Self-spotting.
Slow enough where I can kind of keep up with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 20. You're catching up then. Might be a little early for 20 maybe, or the best of 20.
I don't mean to fuck up your video.
No, you're not.
9:30, 20 ought to be opening up.
Yeah. Hope so. Anybody else coming out? Ricky?
Now, Ricky's going to Arts Festival.
To a what festival?
Arts
Oh,
Festival.
really? He's pretty fancy, huh?
Yeah,
Or at least Mrs. Ricky is.
His wife to stuff like that.
Yeah. This is kind of slow so far.
I know.
I don't want to have to throw 3 more watts at it.
Start shooting 1 and an 8 instead of 1 out. So.
Yeah. There I am, 9 dB in the W8. So it did pick me up. set my own call sign on the CQ, but I don't think there's anybody listening but me and the 3 or 4 people that watch the videos.
I met 2 other hams out here last Sunday. I was pretty honored.
There's somebody adjacent to me. This might not be a QRP active. Okay. ED. Washington. Okay, KJ. It's Paul Smith. I got it. Sorry, I went a little fast for him. Nah, he's a 3. Sounded loud. Maybe it's because I got the volume up. Alabama. I'm always pushing the wrong button here. That button that says MSG. Life's tough. It's tougher when you're stupid. Where's 10? We got 10. Did you bring a FM radio by chance? Handy talkie? Oh, I have one. I've got 2 over there. So we can get UHF, VHF contacts for us. Sideband. Or FM. All right, I want to go down to 40. So, band. There's 30. Let's see if this will tune 30. 1-to-1 on 30 meters. Yeah, yeah, nice. Let's go down to 40 and see. The problem is, and it's the same way with the KX2. In order to turn off the tuner, you have to go into the menu. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's right there in front of you, and it's alphabetical. Once you figure out, you know, Elecraft's naming, then you can just find it alphabetically. And there's not near as much in this menu as there is in the KX2. But so let's try 40 meters and see how that goes. I'm going to pause this video, catch up my log so I can go to 40 without having a mess later on. Okay, let's go try 17.
Both in the house on this crazy walking trail that was so muddy and horrible.
1-to-1.
But we ended up meeting each other and being like, let's help each other out.
17 meters.
And that he was talking about how he hunts and throwing. But he would go. What a great spot. We're just sitting out and
it's nice to be in the sun, the shade of the sun.
yes.
I had no luck at all on 10. On 30 meters. I'm down to 17 now, or up to 17, I guess. I'll do here a little bit, then go to 15 and work my way up to 10 and see if I can get anything.
Y'all have a great day. You too, man. It was nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you all.
Enjoy your bike ride, man.
Yep.
You.
See ya.
Take care.
I have to go through there and carefully edit his F-bombs out of the video. That's okay, man. I have to edit my own out. Wouldn't want to scare the kids. Ah. Mike Mitchell.
30.
Yeah. No, on 17. I don't think he does 30.
Fucking anything.
I wish I could give him more power. We'll do this one at 10 watts. Six dits instead of 5. All right, so let's go up. I don't like it floored like that. All right, so let's go to, we'll try that. 15 meters. Anybody on 15? Yeah, a couple. 1, 2. Let's see if we can hear that guy. He's at 21,045. 0.9. Just here a little bit there. All right, let's go to 60. Let's just keep this stuff going. And we'll go right here. 21,063.5. And we'll go ahead and tough on it. Okay. Come on, fellas, come find me. Well, dang. I'll put more space between the words for you. You slow it down?
Nah, you're good with that.
Try right there. Slow it down. I have a tendency to get B3s. Well, not a pile up behind him, but we did get one. We broke 15 meters. You hearing those letters? Yep. Yeah, that's there we go. Mike. Come on, Mike, go with me. Turn the power down before I tune. Yeah, this doesn't automatically go to low power when you hit the tune button. This is 1999 technology. Do 10 meters and see if we can get Mike. Usually can't. 28060. Go. I don't think it'll do 6, but which is VHF, but it'll do 160.
Really?
Yeah, there's a mod in here that makes it do 160. We'll give Mike a couple of tries here, and then I'll call it. I have to pick up James or leave here at 12 to go get James from work. All right, I'm going to call it QRT. nobody. Okay, thanks for coming out to the park with me. I appreciate it. There was a lot of action on 20 meters and we kind of just moved around that. If you wanted to see lots of cues, which you probably did, I apologize for that. But I wanted to see kind of the range of the radio and what it would give us and what the sun's giving us today. It looks really good. So I'll see you at the next activation. See you at the next park. 7-3.